piece is in honor of and praises Lord Rama. Rama is one of the most beloved deities in Hindu India. Ramachandra, Rama of the bow. He was a prince, and his life was filled with suffering, hardship, and many, many challenges. And the people of India, the Hindus of India, particularly revere him for his nobility of character and for his acceptance of duty, his fulfilling of duty, no matter how painful the requirements. This piece is a wonderful introduction or entry into gesture language because it praises Rama by telling his story in little snapshots, little vignettes that you'll be able to see. And I think the children should come just right up here to the front. If you don't mind sitting on the floor and squishing. So this story is about his life. And really what it is, it's just a song of praise. It's a song of devotion to Lord Rama. As the singer sings the lyrics, actually one line might be sung many, many times. The dancer then develops the story. The hands for this were photographed by my teacher Bala in 1977. So I'm not developing the story out of my head. She developed it out of hers. But this is how it goes. All the devas and saints and ordinary people worship the solar dynasty, king of the chariots, his son. We know that's Rama. And you see it in different ways. You see everyone. You see saints like this. You see saints like this. You see ordinary people. You see the sun like this and being born. For chariots, you see the horses being pulled. King Balasaraswati, his son. So everyone in the kingdom, everyone of all sizes, worships Lord Rama, King Balasaraswati's son. Now, King Balasaraswati had 3 wives. 3. And they all wanted a baby. So they prayed. And one day, 9 months later, well, first there was a puja. So in that kingdom, there was a puja, a worship service, where a great fire was built, and ghee was poured over the fire, and out of that fire came a magical being holding a golden bowl. The king gave up this liquid to each of his 3 wives. And 9 months later, in the solar dynasty was born actually 4 boys. But the one that we care about was called Rama of the bow. So things happen, complicated things, but when he became a young man, he had to leave the kingdom. His father had to fulfill a boon he'd given, and so he was exiled to the forest in his pride. He was the crown prince. So the dancer says, his mother and father said things that he had to obey. His mother and his father spoke to him, and he said, I will abide by your words. His mother and father said, your brother will now become king. And Rama of the bow removed his crown. His mother and father said, for 14 years you have to leave this kingdom. Rama, one of his brothers, and Rama's wife Sita left for the forest. Well, when they got to the forest, by then Rama's hair was all matted. He had dreadlocks. And there were creepers everywhere, and a huge forest, and he entered the forest. And Rama was a great archer, so he hunted. And there were many demons, and he slew those demons. There was war everywhere, but Rama was very brave. Well, then, Rama's wife, we don't see this in the dance, was kidnapped by a 10-headed demon named Ravana. So Rama had to rescue her. So over the tumultuous ocean, this is the ocean, with the help of monkeys who helped build a bridge, he got to Lanka and he destroyed the 10-headed demon Ravana and his sleeping giant brother. And the good brother was crowned the new king of Lanka. And it is said that a celestial band played at this moment. Horns and drums and venas, and the whole world danced and made music in praise of Rama's victory. And this compassionate Rama, so compassionate that even the little chipmunks who had carried rocks on their heads in order to build the bridge, he thanked them. And that's why chipmunks have 3 stripes down their back. So this compassionate Rama of the bow and his beloved Sita were joined together at the coronation. Make a few of these gestures. So let's try it, because they're really wonderful. They're easy. Yes, you can put down your first or whatever. The very first one you have to learn. You can only do it one way, so I'm going to turn my back. Your left hand goes high with the thumb. And your right hand, the thumb and first fingers touch each other. Circle it as though you're stringing a bow and bring it down. Oh my! See, look at all the Ramas. Plates right here. Okay, so another hand, your hand is like this. Now drop the ring finger if you can. And bring it over your head. This means God, Deva is working. So we're saying all the kings and the saints. Let's put our hands down, touching forefinger and thumb. Meditation pose. And the saints worship. Worship. Now we're going to do the solar dynasty. So your hand goes up and spread. That's the sun. And without hitting your neighbor, the other hand shows how the sun goes through the sky. So you're saying in the solar dynasty, king, sun. And we'll hold the princely umbrella. Thumb and forefinger here, the other hand down. That's also a so what do we want to say? I think we want to say that King Dasaratha and his wives, wedding necklace in India, of whom there are 3. They prayed for a baby. And now let's make a fire. Remember the hand with the flip down fingers? Now they face each other and go, wow. Oh, that's wonderful. All right. And out of that fire came a magical being holding the bowl. Yes. Yes. So all the ladies drank from the bowl. And 9 months later, in that solar dynasty, was born. Right over you is born a baby. And we're going to call him Rama. Yeah? All right, now let's just get it for us. Okay, so we've got dreadlocks, right? And then here are trees. It's that same hand. Okay, and then you show how big that forest is. Now, remember your bow? If you drop it, you become an archer, just like that. So now you're hunting demons. Now, the hand for demons is a little tricky. If you curl your forefinger into your thumb, that makes the eye. Oh, God, that's going to lie. And then what do? We slay those demons. Because Rama was so courageous. Yes. Okay, over that tumultuous ocean. See those oceans? Yes, you don't have much room to do. Oceans. And we've got to kill the 10 headed demon and his sleeping brother. Once again, vanquished. And it was said that a band played. So there's a horn, finger and thumb, a horn, drums, and everyone praised him. And who was he? He was the compassionate. That's right. It comes out from your heart, open, and then turns over. Nice, nice. Shall we cut the chipmunk? Let's do that. Cut that rock out of your head. But then to be a chipmunk, it's just kind of like that. Forefinger, little finger. You take your three fingers. That's really nice. Okay, so it's passionate right with the Sita. Now Sita, you can do the thumb and forefinger. You can flick up those two last fingers. You have to do a little more fancy. Thumb and forefinger. Flick up the little finger and the ring finger. So we're going to crown them. Yes. They're together at their coronation. All right. This piece. I've said it. Oh, I know what I want to say. The convention in this dance form is back and forth, and sometimes I don't do anything. I just am walking back and forth, breathing, and don't let it